Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle and today's video will be my makeup inventory for 2023. So if you want to see all the makeup that I own with pictures included, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps my small channel out a lot and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And now without further ado, let's get into today's video. So I am gonna scoot over. I don't remember which side I need to be on, but I'll make it work. I'll try to do one of these, but have my numbers written down in my notebook, so you will be seeing me look over and glance at my numbers. So let's go ahead and start. For primers, I do have 4 primers at the moment, and I'm pretty okay with that number. I think by the end of the year I would still be okay with having 4. Obviously I would finish the ones I have and then they'd be like a different set of 4. This number could be a little bit more, a little bit less. It's cool with me because I don't even buy primers. I get the ones I have for free, so I'm good. And then for setting spray, setting mist, this type of thing, I do have 6 of them. I do have a extra Morphe one in my backup drawer. This is the one that's sitting on top of my desk, and then I have, you know, a backup. And that number is fine with me. I think at the end of the year, if I have 6 setting sprays, mist, whatever, I'll be okay with that number. Again, I'm only going to be buying ones that prolong my makeup. If I get any hydrating ones for free along the way, that's cool, but I'm only going to be buying the ones that prolong my makeup. Next up, we have concealers. For this one, I do have 4. 3 are pictured, and then I have a backup of my Dior Perfector Flash Concealer in my backup drawer. So I do own 4 concealers, and I will probably only repurchase my 2 Dior concealers and maybe try a few along the way. At the end of the year, if I have 4, that's a good number for me. A little bit over, a little bit under, it's still fine. But yeah, I'm really happy with this number. So yeah, I don't think I go overboard. For foundation, I do own 10 foundations, and this number is fine. I think this is a manageable amount of foundation. Right now I am panning a few foundations, so it's fine. This is like my second newest foundation, and this one I really do enjoy and like. And then I just bought one which I think I kind of like it, but the color's like too light for me and stuff, so you know, I'll have to kind of mix and match them, the darker ones with the lighter ones with the darker ones, and then going forward in the future I can buy my correct shade. And at the end of the year, if I have 10, that's a good number. I don't want to have too many because they'll go to waste, so I want to say 10 at the most. At the end of the year will be fine, but we'll definitely see. I don't know if I'll do a check-in at the 6-month mark. I would like to, but I do have like a busy schedule. I'm a mom of 3. I work, and then I do participate like in a lot of Project Pan videos, so I definitely prioritize those. I prioritize my Shop My Stash videos, and everything else kind of gets pushed to the wayside. So don't know if I will film the 6-month check-in, but hopefully I will, so we can see if we're close by our goals or not. And then for the end of the year, we will see just where we are, and then do it all over again, maybe. So for powder, I do own 9 powders, and I think this is a pretty good number. I wouldn't repurchase all of them. Maybe just my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless and the Airbrush Flawless Brightening Powder, as well as like the Maybelline Fit Me, the Allure Mercier Translucent. I really am enjoying the Blur one, which I'm wearing today. The powder that I don't love is what I'm kind of wearing like on the lower half and then down my neck and a little bit everywhere else, but not that much of it, is my Dior Forever Cushion Loose Setting Powder. That one, and it's just a little dark for me, but today I did wear a darker foundation and kind of just dragged it down, bronze and stuff. So I think at the end of the year, if I have 9 to 10 powders, that will be good. I don't want all of them. Like I said, there's a few I'm just planning to get out of my collection, and then going forward I would like to try like the Givenchy powder, the Chanel loose powder. There's just a few that I'm interested in, and I think if I pan my way through some of them, that I will be able to get there eventually. So next up we have a cream contour slash bronzer. For this category I do have 6 different ones, and like my truffle one that I'm wearing today, I'm literally, let me show you, I'm literally digging it out. So this one's like pretty much done, and I'm project panning my contour by Westman Atelier in the shade Biscuit, so that one should be on its way out. And there's a few more. I think there's a Tarte one that I didn't get to take a picture of as well, so I don't know if it's 7 or 8, but yeah. So if I could be at 7 at the end of the year, that's fine with me. It'll probably be a completely different set of 7 bronzer cream contour things, but I definitely need to use the ones I have. I feel like my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer gets neglected, and so does my Chanel cream bronzer. Lately I've been just reaching for something I can scrub on my face, and that's what I prefer. So going forward in the future, I will probably only try to buy like wands and like cream contour bronzer sticks. Powder bronzers, I do own 7 powder bronzers. I am panning 2 at the moment, and I would like to pan, I think it is like my Marc Jacobs one, my Cover FX ones. Those are like ones that I would like to get out next. I don't think I'll be able to finish 4 in a year, but I can probably just finish the 2 that have pan on it that I'm already panning this year. They're already in projects. So I would like to purchase like the Gucci bronzer, and I don't know what other bronzers I may be intrigued by throughout the year. So for this category, I think 7 would be good. So yeah, if I could finish 2 and replace those 2, that'll be fine. If I go over just a little bit, I won't be completely mad. I just don't want to have an excess amount of bronzers because I know they will go bad eventually, and I don't want to waste my money. So yeah, 7's a good number. For cream highlighters, I do have 7 cream highlighters, and this category I don't use too much, so I don't want to purchase an abundance amount of cream highlighters. So I will leave that at 7. If I don't buy any and don't pan any, then I'll be good. And if I do pan some, this number can drop, but if I purchase some, then it'll probably balance out. So we will see where we are at the mid check-in if I do get to film that. For powder highlights, I do have 12. I think my Chanel one wasn't pictured with the bunch, so I'll take a picture and put that there for you guys. And that is like a big amount of highlighters because none of those have pan, and I don't see myself panning a powder highlight. It's very difficult. Right now I layered the Spotlight one, which is in my Partners in Cream by Charlotte Tilbury, and then my MAC one in Double Gleam. So that's what I'm wearing today, and it's a nice pretty highlighter. I feel like this works for my skin tone at the moment, but I don't really see myself panning one, so I think these are going to be hard to get out, so I'm just going to leave it at 12. I may purchase some throughout the year if any catch my eye, and this number could potentially go up, but I'm hoping that either I don't want to really declutter them because I spent my money and they're like more expensive highlighters, but I'm just hoping that this number doesn't get too out of control, I would say. For cream blush, this number is a little bit higher because I do love my cream blush. So this is cream and liquids combined, and this is 25 blushes. Today I'm wearing this one on my cheeks by Charlotte Tilbury in Pinkgasm. So I love me some cream blush. I love blush in general, so these numbers are going to be a little bit higher than the rest of my categories, which are like 4, 5, 6, whatever. So yeah, I think I would like to at least pan 2, since I panned 2 in 2022. So I would like to pan at least 2 cream blushes this year, and that'll put us at 23 if I don't purchase any. But if I purchase some, of course, the numbers will reflect differently, but we're gonna leave it at that as our goal. And for powder blush, I do own 34 powder blushes. I could see myself decluttering 1 or 2, but again, I love blush so much, I might purchase some throughout the year. I am definitely gonna purchase the one in what is it called, the Chanel spring collection in February. So yeah, my numbers probably will go up a little bit, but I don't see myself panning any blushes, although I feel like I'm really close to hitting pan on my Dior blush. This is the blush that I have topped over the Pinkgasm by Charlotte Tilbury. So this one has a big dip and it's cracking from using it a lot, and it chips off a little bit sometimes. So I do think that this one could be potentially pan. There's no more Dior logo on this one. So yeah, I think I could hit pan on this by the end of the year, hopefully, but I don't think I'll be able to finish it up. So I don't see myself fully panning any powder blushes. So yeah, that number I would like to keep between 30 and 35. I do own 34, so if I can just the 1 or 2 that I'm not completely in love with, if I can just get rid of those and not purchase too many blushes, then I think we can keep it between 30 and 35. So yeah, but that's just me being ambitious with my goals. I know myself, I love blush. I probably won't refrain from buying them, but I will definitely try, because I am on a low buy. If you haven't checked that video out, check out my low buy video for this year. I do have some rules, and powder blush and cream, well, cream blush is one of the things that I'm not restricted, but limited on. Yeah, I am limiting myself to purchase less cream blushes this year. But for powder blush, I didn't put any restrictions on myself, so I am allowed to do so, but I am going to be very mindful when I do buy blushes. So yeah, powder blushes. So yeah, we'll just see how many we purchase this year. Hopefully they're not going to be a ton. And then for mascara, I do have 7. I didn't take a picture of my Gucci mascara, so yeah, there is 7. And for this, I don't really care because I don't purchase mascaras. The only one in my collection that I own that I purchased is a Gucci one, because I got samples in the past and loved them. So that's why, and I had a full size when I bought a perfume and mascara set from Gucci. But other than that, I don't purchase mascaras. All the ones you guys see, I've gotten for free. So yeah, I will continue to get my mascara that way. The ones that if I get them again for free, then I will gift them untouched. So I won't have mascaras in my collection that I don't like. And then ones I haven't tried, I keep to try. And then yeah, that's just how I use my mascaras. But yeah, I will only be repurchasing my Gucci mascara, and this number could be low, high, I really don't care, since they are free mascaras, so no goal really there. And then for glitter glue and eyelash glue, I just own 1 of each, so that's not really a problem. I went through 1 lash glue last year, so I think owning 1 at a time is a good number. So I probably will have that done like in a month or 2, because it's kind of low. And I think an eyelash kit that I bought had glue in it, so yeah, I may have a backup of that. So it's not pictured, but I don't even know if I'll like that glue. If I don't like it, if I'm allergic or something, I would just toss it in the trash and buy my Lily Lashes glue, which is the lash glue that I have on today, and my eyelashes seem to be sticking on just fine. And I think it's this eyelash kit that came with glue. I could be wrong, could be another brand, because these are Kiss lashes, and the shade, the style, I think it's called matte chenille, don't know how to say it, but I'll pop up a picture of them or something so you guys can see what type of lashes they are. But yeah, they're the ones that are on my eyes, and I really do like these. So I think they look pretty with this soft glam type of look on my eyes. Then for lip liners, I'm sorry, that's not lip liners. Is that lip liners? For eyeliners, I do have one liquid eyeliner, which is the one I'm wearing today by Pat McGrath, and then 8 pencil regular eyeliners, whether that be retractable or sharpenable. So I do own 8 of those, and I can see the numbers being between like 9 and 10, just because I'm kind of low on my colorful eyeliners. I panned one last year, my kids ruined a few, and then the ones that I'm working on are like just little nubs. So like today I have a blue eyeliner in my lower lash line, and I think once that one is done, like I can repurchase that, or you know, try other types of colorful eyeliners and stuff. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of room to play, but not too much. And then I might want to try just like a brown or a black from different brands. I do have like Chanel and Makeup by Mario eyeliners kind of on my radar when I go through some more. So 9 to 10 leaves room if I finish any. And then liquid liner takes a while to finish up because I don't do wings every day. So yeah, when I finish up my Pat McGrath one, I think I am interested in the Tom Ford one. But yeah, I'm just gonna apply some lip gloss because I feel like it's kind of fading off. It's kind of there, but not really. So yeah, this is in a project pan. This is in my year-long project pan. This is in 722 by Chanel, in case you guys were wondering. And next up we have single eyeshadows. So this is cream and powders put together, and I do have, I don't know if that's 13 or 12 that I wrote, and I think it's 12, and I put 13 to 15 just because I've been loving cream eyeshadow for on the go. So when I'm getting ready for work, I'm using this one by Tom Ford. And recently in my project pan, if I can find it, I stuck somewhere in here one by Mally Beauty that I've been just like drawing on and kind of blending out with my finger, and I really enjoy that one. So I think I will probably purchase either some Bobbi Brown or Laura Mercier caviar sticks, eyeshadow sticks, and see where that takes me. But definitely have to go through some of the cream products that I already own before purchasing those. So I'm gonna leave a little wiggle room and say that my goal is to have 13 to 15 at the end of the year. Next up we have eyebrow glue gel pomades, wax type products, and for this I do own 10 of those. I am wearing my my Patrick Tall brow wax right now, and I do want to go through a few of those. I am almost done with my ABH one. My next one is getting low, and I'm working on that Patrick Tall one. I do have a different type of NYX brow gel that I'm not a big fan of, but the brow glue by NYX is pretty good, and I've been using that. So I do want to get through about half of my collection this year, and hopefully only have 5 by the end of the year. It's okay if I have a little bit more, because most of these things I've gotten for free, like as gift with purchases, and if I use some up or whatever and get some for free, I don't really have a problem with that. It's just I don't want to buy as many this year. So yeah, I think last year I only bought the ABH brow gel backup, which I haven't busted into. So yeah, that's pretty good. And let's see, for eyebrow pencils, I do own 7 eyebrow pencils, and I think Most of these I got for free, except like my Benefit Precisely My Brow, which I got for half off, and the ABH one that I'm currently using. Other than that, a lot of them are freebies. And I'm almost out of my ColourPop one, which is what I'm wearing in my eyebrows right now. And I like the look of it. I just don't like the application of it. It's very hard on my eyebrows, like I have to press down, and it gives me little to no pigment. But I guess that's a good thing, because then it comes out more of a naturally pretty type of brow, which I do appreciate. So I don't know if that's one I'm going to repurchase. I'm kind of conflicted, but it may be a possibility that I purchase that one in the future. So yeah, I would like to just have about 5 eyebrow pencils at the end of the year, unless I buy a lot of backups. Then that's a different story. But hopefully I won't be making too many makeup purchases, because I am on the low buy. I want to just love and enjoy what I have, then instead of purchasing a whole bunch of stuff, which is the case. It's not about having like an abundance of makeup or too much of like spending either. It's just more of enjoying and appreciating what I have. But anywho, let's talk about lip liners. I do own 29 lip liners. I believe I have my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude in my purse, and maybe like 1 LA Colors one in my purse. But other than that, all of them are pictured right there. And I would like to bring this down to 25. I'm currently panning a few I have right here. This is the Kylie one and Bear, and then I have one by Gucci that I'm panning. So hopefully these two will be out. And then there's one more. I don't see it in here. Oh, here it is. I have this one by KKW, which you guys can see is kind of dull because I've been using it. So hopefully these 3 will be out. And for sure, my one by, where are you? My Pat McGrath Contour lip liner is probably going to be out soon, because this is like my work lip liner. As you guys can see, I need to sharpen this one too, and it's getting super small. So I think I'm going to probably finish this before my first Project Pan update, which is going to be for February. And I'm filming this on the, I think today's the 14th or the 15th. And let me check my watch. Yeah, it's the 14th. And yeah, I think I will at least have these 4 lip liners that are my projects out. And I will hopefully continue to work on more lip liners to be able to try to get as much lip liners empty as possible. So I did have a goal of 25. So hopefully I can reduce it by those 4 and leave a little wiggle room to be able to purchase some other ones if I find formulas that I want to try out. But for sure, I will purchase my contour one by Pat McGrath, and also Iconic Nude by Charlotte, which is a favorite of mine. And anything else that I try is just gonna be but yeah, for sure I have to have those 2 lip liners in my life. Absolute favorite lip liners. I would like to try some more shades by Charlotte, because I've only ever tried Pillow Talk and Iconic Nude. So next up we have lip oils, lip balms, liquid lip balm type of situations. And for those I own 7, and I do have one Dior lip balm that's unopened, and that one's in my backup. So hopefully when winter hits again, like, you know, around December or something of this year, I'll be able to bust into that one, because right now I feel like it's not cold enough where my lips get super chapped. So I'm able just to use like lip gloss or things like that, like tinted lipsticks, lip balm lipstick situations, and hopefully, you know, work my way through some of those makeup products. But yeah, for I want to, oh my god, it's late. What time is it? It's 10. I'm tired. yeah, I have 7 and I want to get this down to about 5. So if I can go through like 2 lip balm or lip oil situations, I think that'll be a good number to get my collection down just a little bit. And then we have lipsticks, bullet lipsticks. I do have 36 lipsticks and I would like to get this down to 30 or 35. I do purchase like Sephora favorite kits, Sephora lip kits, and different types of brand lip kits, like the Gucci lipstick sets. Westman Atelier had like the liquid lip balm ones and with the blush sticks, and I tried the Huda Beauty ones, and I do buy Pat McGrath lip sets, so I may get some. So yeah, I'm leaving some wiggle room to have between 30 and 35 by the end of the year. And so yeah, if I can just finish up 1 or 2, that'll be fine with me. But if I exceed those goals, then yeah, I'm happy to have plenty of lipstick empties. So 30 to 35 is fine. And for liquid lipsticks, I do own 12, and I don't really want this number to go up. If some get panned or, you know, expire or anything like that, that'll be fine, but I don't really want to purchase any. So if any come in my life, then that's fine. I may want to try like a nude from NYX and the Smooth Whip formula. I do really enjoy my red liquid lipstick that I own by them, and I think it's called like cherry something, but yeah, it's a really pretty one, and I really enjoy the formula. It's long lasting and kind of budge proof, so I would like to try a nude from them. And next up we have a lip gloss. This is a big category. I really do love my lip gloss, and for this category I do own 34 lip glosses, and I have some Dior and Essence ones, and some Chanel ones too, actually. So this number is actually not accurate. It should be like 36 lip glosses. And again, at the end of the year, I would like to have around 30. So I do have to pan my way through some of them. Like I said, this one's in my project pan, and for my pan to plan, I did say that I wanted to go through a lot of lip gloss. So it's like the second time that I'm applying this, sorry. Anywho, I did purchase quite a few in the last few months, and I definitely want to pan my way through some of them. Some of them are not my favorite formula, so maybe some might just be decluttered, but we're gonna try our best to pan as many lip glosses as possible. And for face palettes, I do own 9 face palettes, and I want to have no more than 10. So I either have to declutter, I don't think I'll be able to use up, or just not purchase any, or just purchase one to be able to keep within that range. But I'm not too worried about it. Face palettes really don't tempt me too much. I am kind of interested in the new NARS palette. That one kind of caught my eye a little bit, but from my experience, NARS face products are not my favorite, like, you know, cheap product blushes and stuff like that. So I may not even attempt to buy that. But anywho, next up we have, I think, the biggest category in my collection besides like lip stuff, because I'm a lip junkie, but for eyeshadow palettes, we do have 46 eyeshadow palettes, and the one that's not pictured is the Winx ColourPop one, and I think like one other, but I'll insert pictures. And I would like to have between 40 and 50 eyeshadow palettes, so that means I can go up by like a few. And my low buy, I did say I wanted to only have up to 12 more palettes in my collection, but that's not to say that I'll use up all 12. So 46 to 50 is 4 palettes. So if I declutter some, I can definitely, you know, go up to 12, but I wouldn't want to purchase too many. and I want to be very selective in the palettes that I bring into my collection. Actually, I think this number is higher. I think I have 47 because I didn't have my Moonlit Seduction palette in my collection yet. It's still in my makeup, my new makeup drawer, so that's something I have to test out before I decide to keep. So it's kind of how I bring things into my collection. So yeah, 50 or 51 palettes will be like ideal for me. I think leaves room to bring some new ones in, but I can definitely keep it between 40 to 50, so I can declutter a few if I'm not filling those palettes anymore. And I think there's like 1 or 2 on my list that I think I can get rid of. But anyways, that was everything for my makeup inventory 2023. I do have 345 products. I think this number is off by like maybe like 4 numbers, because there's still a few things, 4 or 5 numbers, because there's a few things that is in my backup store and new makeup to try drawer. So yeah, I would say about 350-ish products in my collection, and we're gonna try to pan our way to a more curated collection, but still leave room to test new things out, because I do like trying new makeup. You guys will see a few makeup hauls here on my channel, so if you're triggered by that kind of thing, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I hope you guys all have an amazing, blessed day or night. I hope you guys thought this video was super fun and informative. Let me know if you did your makeup inventory and what your numbers are down below. I would love to chit chat with you guys in the comment section. Until next time, I'll see you all in my next video.